And as for the 8 counties of western New York tonight, here's what you need to know about who is without power as of this hour. There are about 26,000 people still in total. About half of those are in Cattaraugus County alone. And our Dave McKinley is checking up on the power restoration efforts and when those lights might come back on for everyone.
It was the abundance of heavy wet snow that snapped branches and thus the power lines upon which those branches fell, which kept crews involved in the restoration plenty busy today, whether it was rebuilding and reattaching wires to existing poles or having to replace others entirely.
It's easily probably about 250 or 300 people right now.
But National Grid says these crews are not, as they've been in other situations, out-of-towners.
At the moment, we have enough here from our divisional crews.
Not that they could have gotten much mutual aid anyway.
Mutual aid would have been tough with this storm anyway because the entire East Coast is getting pounded.
While it was last night's weather that got us into this mess, it was today's weather that helped in getting us out of it, favorable to making repairs.
These are good conditions for storm restoration, absolutely. The crews aren't getting too chilled. They can work long hours.
But challenges remain, especially in the hard-hit areas of the southern tier.
We've got some what we call sub-transmission line, 34,500 volt lines in that southern tier area through some pretty remote areas that has cut power to substations. So when those lines come up, only then will we know what we have in terms of damage further downstream.
Meaning some folks are going to be waiting for perhaps another day or more.
Most areas outside of that extreme southern tier, Cattaraugus and Allegheny County, we expect to be done today, tonight. Some might be fairly late tonight, but we'll have those wrapped up. It's clear we're going to be working, especially in the southern tier, into tomorrow. How late into tomorrow at this point, I don't know.
Brady also wanted to warn folks of potentially dangerous situations which exist out there, especially if there are lines on the ground that are hidden by branches or the deep snow. Reminding further that wet branches that come in contact with live wires on the ground can still conduct electricity. So, providing perhaps a cautionary tale for those of you tempted to get out there and clean up brush. Reporting live in Buffalo, Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.